Welcome to Bullshit TV. I am your host. On today's docket, we're talking about Shaquilla Robinson. I think that's her name. The young lady that was out in Cabo back in, I want to say September or October. She went out on a trip out of the country of the United States of America just for a trip. You know what I'm saying? She was from what I read, Shaquilla, she was a successful entrepreneur. She was, doing her thing, and she went ahead and made a trip with a couple of people that she thought that it was her friends. And never in my 33 years, I thought I would be making a post about being a loner or being what my ex used to call it, a dolo soldier. You know what I'm saying? A dolo soldier is basically a person that just don't fuck with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? So I would never think I would. This might have created a new trend that people gonna start looking at their surroundings and who they surround their people, who they surround themselves with, because this woman went out of country for just a simple trip, just to get away, release some stress, have some fun, along with some company that she thought that was her friend. And the most fucked up part is her best friend was her best friend for over 5 or 6 years. Now that's crazy. That's crazy to have a friend that long that despises you. Basically, we all heard. I seen some of the video, because I guess the internet and whoever the hell has control of what could be taken down has been taking these videos down. I wanted to see the video, not for entertainment. I just want to see what co-conspired with everything going on. But all of the videos and articles I've read and seen, it was 6 or 7 people, um, including her. You know what I'm saying? So the 6 people that was with her or whatever, some girls jumped on her, and a bunch of guys was sitting there recording and taunting her, telling her that she need to fight back. Um, just from the video, from what I seen, the little clip, she wasn't a fighter. She was a quiet black girl that didn't bother nobody, that had aspirations and dreams, and you know what I'm saying. So to see how that one girl was beating on her was just outright wrong. It was fucked up. And this is the shit I'm talking about, where you can't trust everybody. It's okay to be you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can just tell you from experiences that I done had, just going the long route road. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, this might be a time where it may start trending where everybody like, oh, shouting and spewing this shit. But let me tell you what it really is. In order to be okay to be alone, you have to be okay being a loner. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of people that used to come around me with that negative shit. That's why you ain't got friends. That's why people don't fuck with you. Nah, I don't fuck with them, because everybody ain't met is made for you. You know what I'm saying? You're not meant to know and befriend everybody. You're not meant to, bring people into your family group, into your circle. You feel what I'm saying? They say a circle for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in some situations where if I was so so gullible to peer pressure, I could have been in a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be out and about and feel a part of a group. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I never put myself in a situation and some shit where I felt solely responsible because of my inner self. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a spirit to be going through you when you're not so keen to peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? You're like, no, this ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just one situation. I'm not saying that the people I was with was not wasn't my real people. It was just the situation. So one night, you know what I'm saying? I'm off work. I'm chilling. I ain't got shit to do. I ain't seen my homie in a couple of days, because I'm working 2 jobs. So I just happen to have a weekend off, and I happen to see him. So me and him chilling and shit. So me and him chilling. He like, hey, bro, let's go to the store. I'm like, for sure. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to go to the store, so I went like I always do. Where my shit at? I go get So I'll go to the stove. So when I go to the stove with him, I'm usually getting me a Ready Bull, some water, um, probably a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really getting no liquor. I drink, but I would drink 20 of these a day. I know they ain't good for you, but they taste good. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I was like, yeah, because it's the neighborhood stove. You feel what I'm saying? So we go to the stove and shit because our intentions, well, I can't really say his intentions because I was willing to go with whatever was going on at the moment. Not no fuckery shit. You know what I'm saying? So I went with him to go to the store just to see, what was going on and shit. We wasn't doing shit. We got to the store, we came out, and we was getting ready to walk off. So I'm sitting out there. Everything looked cool. People, the parking lot full. We got females out there, fine females. We got the homeboys out there. Everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a weekend night. People have fun. People laughing because this is how my perception is viewing this. Because I'm at a far now. Because me growing up, I never really felt like I had to be in the in crowd. I never followed trend. So I was always able to follow my instinct, even when I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? So my homeboy that I talked to, I know him for a very long time, for about 4 years or whatever. And he know I'm a square. So if I go off and do some weird shit, you know what I'm saying? We all could be in the middle of a conversation and I just walk off. You feel what I'm saying? 1 minute I'm there, then the next minute I'm not. So anyway, so he understand that. He understand that, but you know what I'm saying? But he don't never hold it against me. You know what I'm saying? Because he know, what I'm saying? I got some street smarts or whatever, but I'm not all about the streets. It's just, the environment I'm in. And I wasn't raised in the streets, but I lived in the hood. So I know how people move. I know how shit can just pop off quick as fuck. But anyway, so we out there and I'm on the sidewalk. He's still in the parking lot itself. So he's sitting there, he talking to people he know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm waiting on him. So I'm just sitting there looking at the shit. People, it was like a fucking scene off of Paid in Full. You feel me? No fucking lie. So everybody, they laughing, music up, people dancing and shit. So I was like, something just told me like, bro, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Because I was never, you know what I'm saying, comfortable because I'm at a far and I'm just looking in. The shit looked cool, but my brain or something in my spirit was like, man, get the fuck on. You don't need to be out here. So I sat there for a couple more seconds and I was like, man, like, I literally said it out loud. I was like, let me get the fuck on. So I got the fuck on. And then literally about, I don't want to even say it was 7 minutes. It was like 4-5 minutes because where I was staying at, it wasn't that far from the store. It was literally a couple minute walk. So I'm sitting in the parking lot where I stay at, and I'm sitting in the car, still waiting on my homeboy, because he know if he don't see me outside in the parking lot or whatever, sitting in the car, he like, this square ass motherfucker that went in the crib and went to sleep, or on my political shit. That's, you know what I'm saying? But he cool as fuck. He respect me or whatever. So I'm sitting in the car waiting on him. Not even 5 minutes go by. I hear a bunch of gunshots right now. And I look up because I had my door open. So I heard it. So it sounded like it was like right next to me. You feel what I'm saying? It was just a bunch. It was numerous gunshots go off. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I just froze. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm looking because the way my car parked, I could see straight to the street, the entrance of the building or whatever. So I'm looking. Then I finally see my homeboy. You could tell he walking fast as fuck because his car is in the way, but I could see his head like bobbing up and down fast as fuck. So that's just telling me this nigga damn near running. So I stuck my hand out the door and I'm waving to let him know I'm outside. And he see me. He walk over. And he like, did you hear that shit? I was like, bro, yeah, I heard that shit. And he like, man, he was like, bro, he was like, I was like, what happened? He was like, man, everything was cool. Like I was just telling y'all, everything was cool until some dudes got to arguing and they just started shooting. And he was like, man, I was so close to that shit. He said, I was so close to that shit. I'm surprised. He was surprised that he didn't get hit by some shells from the gun, being ejected out the gun. I'm like, bro, you could have died. That's my square ass. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, damn, man, that's crazy. That was crazy shit. Ha ha ha. No, I'm like, bro, you could have died. He was like, yeah, I know. So I said it again to him, and he like, man, don't go there with me. I'm like, I'm just saying, bro. I said, that's why the fuck I walked off. He was like, yeah, I seen when you walked off. Because he seen me when I walked off. And he didn't say nothing to me and say, hey, what you doing? Where you going? Lee, hold on, here I come. No, he just let me walk off. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, that's why I said, that's why I walked off. Because I just had a fucking feeling that some shit was going to pop off. And he was like, yeah. He was like, as soon as you walked off, he was like, maybe a minute or two later, dudes got to arguing. And next thing they know, he knew they shooting. And I'm saying this to say this. If it's something in your spirit telling you something ain't right, if you like a little bit too anxious, you getting that nervous feeling, you can't be at ease, something ain't right. Just take yourself out that situation. Even if nothing do happen. You know what I'm saying? At least, because me, I'd rather be safe than fucking sorry. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing for me to sit here and tell people, no, I ain't doing that. No, that ain't my cup of tea. No, do what you do. No, I don't look down on you. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging you, but I'm not doing it. And I don't move like that. I move by myself. And then my twin brother, because he was the popular one, because I always been the quiet one. All this shit. People thought I was weird. I didn't care because it was somebody, I wish I could remember who told me this. But for some reason, it sat with me for a very, very long time. Like it never, ever, never left me. Somebody told me, I can imagine it was an adult. I just don't know who. An adult told me, it don't matter what these people at your school say about you, think about you, because it don't even matter now. Because in another 5, 7, 8 years, you probably will never see him again, because you got your whole life ahead of you. You feel what I'm saying? So for Shaquella to go out and get murdered like that was some fuck shit. And then I'm reading that people thinking that it was premeditated. But who in their right mind think you about to go out the country, kill somebody, and come back? Like, if that is the case, because that's right now, it's allegedly, because even to me, that sounds like a stretch. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all can sit here. I don't know who paid for the trip to get out there. I don't know if they all put their fair share of the monies in or whatever, but who in their right mind gonna spend all that money to book an Airbnb, whatever, book a hotel, book a flight, book the flight back, book, but the reason that I can kind of believe it was a setup is because how fast everything transpired when they got there. They wasn't even there 24 hours before she died. So, I don't know. But yeah, y'all deserve to go to jail. And the men need to be locked up in prison because y'all an accessory of a fucking crime. And it's a felony. And that ain't right. And then for y'all to sit here and go tell her mama a lie. Y'all like no motherfucking devil. That's the devil right there. See, these the type of people that needs religion because they done lost their soul. They done lost their soul, their humanity of this earth. And that's when I think that religion should be kicked in. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you need to be redeemed. You need to be saved. You need to be prayed on. Not like a victim type shit, but you need to be prayed on. You need to be loved on. You need some counseling. You need something. And I think the only person can do it is whoever bigger than the world. You feel what I'm saying? It could be God, it could be Buddha, it could be whatever. Because the shit that y'all did ain't right. Y'all deserve whatever y'all get. As in, accountability of y'all actions, because just hearing and seeing some of this shit, it turns my stomach. It fucks my heart up. I wish I was there because I want to let that shit go down. Dead ass. I want to let that shit go down. Because you ain't about to jump on nobody in front of me. Definitely if they fighting back. Definitely if they timid and they nice and shit. No, you ain't about to do that. You ain't about to do that in front of me. You got me fucked up. That's why, you know, sometimes I'm in a situation I'm in now because I'm always out there putting my neck on the line for the humanity of the world. Because if I see something wrong, you ain't finna do it in front of me. You shouldn't do it at all, but you definitely not finna do it in front of me. And I get backlash on that. This ain't nothing got to do with you. Woo-woo. Nah, this got everything to do with me. You want me in your business because you would have did this shit in the car. You would have did this shit at home. You would have did this shit behind closed doors. And I would have to hear about it, not see it. Because if I see the shit, you ain't about to. No, I'm not. No, I can't do it. My conscience won't let me do it. Because I always go through the motions in my head. It ain't none of my business. I could put my own self in danger for this and that. For nah. But my conscience, because it's always in my back of my mind. What if something really fucked up would happen to this person? And I was standing there, and I ain't do nothing about it. I don't care if it's hey man, chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? To physically having to put my hands on somebody, like pushing them out the way, trying to separate them. Just like with that George Floyd shit, I'd have probably been dead because they weren't about to kill that man in front of me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's a lonely road for the people that keep to themselves. Because it get lonely. It do. We sit here because sometimes I be doing my own extracurricular activities, and I be want a friend of mine to partake in. You feel what I'm saying? And it's always shit like this. The incident with the shaquella shit, where I just be like, man, I don't need nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes people get so lost and get so lonely, they don't care who to hang around. As long as they got somebody, hey bitch, what up, Brody? All that type shit. As long as they got that, they cool. And I can guarantee that y'all all done seen something that y'all didn't like, that didn't sit well with somebody that you hang with. You feel what I'm saying? Because I would never have a crush in a friendship. You feel what I'm saying? I let motherfuckers know off rip. I stand up for myself. I don't give a fuck who it is. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, this is a fucked up situation for this young lady. So fucked up because she was one of the chosen ones that was able to better her life as a black woman. She had business off the yin yang, and she ended up dead. That's not right. For a sister to get out, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she grew up in a poor area, but she an entrepreneur, man. She got opportunities. She had opportunities. You feel what I'm saying? And that's so fucked up to take her life. And everybody out here that's doing fucked up shit, and they still out here living with no health problems, no jail time, no nothing. But the people that's trying to do the right thing and keep their heart intact at the same time, we always get the short end of the stick. And that's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is. And it's fucked up. R.I.P. Miss Shaquilla. Man, I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. Because this is another thing that be just fucking me up. I'm like, how could anybody allow this shit to happen to another human being? You feel what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that I don't like. Pussy ass individuals. What, you scared that you're gonna get made fun of? Oh, you a little punk. You could have let that. No, nigga. The shit ain't cool. It don't matter if you white, black, young, old, in the middle, whatever culture. What happened to that girl shouldn't happen to nobody. You feel what I'm saying? The way that shit went down, but it's still the story is developing. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm just talking on the shit that I've read and what I've seen. I'm still trying to find that video because Now they saying it was two girls that then jumped on her. So I'm trying to find the video. I know somebody got it. Somebody done recorded it on their phone, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me know. I need to see the video to see what happened, because that's the only way that I feel like I could get transparency of this incident with this girl. And I'm not doing this to, share the shit. No, I just want to see it for myself, because I don't trust the media. I don't trust nothing that nobody says. I have to do my own homework. That's another part of being a loner. You feel what I'm saying? You would listen to somebody, you would take heed what they said, you put it in your memory bank, and then when I'm on my own time, I'll go research the shit that you talking about. You feel what I'm saying? But for what it is, and from where I can see, some bullshit. Y'all deserve to go to hell. You deserve to get fucking capital murder. They need to extradite y'all asses back to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they can switch you with Brittany Griner. They can switch all of y'all for Brittany Griner. You want some penal colonist, inmate type shit? We got 7 for you. Give me that one. You got 3 men and 3 women. It's even. So shit, that could be a bartering chip to bring Brittany Griner home. I know Brittany Griner will probably look at me and be like, no, nobody should go through that. Nah, bro. This is the people that be getting away with shit that should be locked up in over fucking seas jail, but they back in the fucking States. Yeah. Hey, President Biden, talk, ship the motherfuckers over there and get Brittany home. Them the motherfuckers that you don't fight for. This shit right here, you go out on the side of another fucking country, you kill somebody, and you come home and you leave her there. Y'all have no souls. Y'all on drugs. Y'all got mental issues that need to be reevaluated. All type of shit. Because y'all fucked up people. Every single last one of y'all. And I know one of y'all knew that shit wasn't right. But you continue to let that shit happen. And you, as a big of a bitch of them bitches that jumped on that girl. I don't give a fuck what the reason was. Y'all couldn't have waited till that shit. Y'all couldn't have waited to get back home for that shit. Y'all had to do this shit out of states, out of the country. Y'all out your fucking mind. Forgive me, but y'all deserve whatever y'all get, because that shit wasn't right. Y'all all are co-conspirators of a fucking felony. It might be fucking federal. It might be bigger than that because it was outside the country. This ain't just United States shit. Y'all killed somebody and y'all fleed the scene of a fucking crime. And then you dumped her body, just left her there. So that's fucking abandonment charges. Y'all came together and you left her there? Y'all might as well just fucking dug a hole and put her body in. Y'all evil as fuck. Y'all evil as fuck. If it is a such thing as a heaven and hell, y'all going to hell. Dead ass. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't fucking cool. And whatever y'all did to her, I hope that fucking shit haunts you to the end of your days. And it's the shit I'm talking about. People that do dirty ass shit, they live fucking forever. 4 out of 6 of them motherfuckers that had something to do with her death is gonna live until the age of 90. I can guarantee it. Because they, the saying go, the evil don't die. Y'all sick. And you can come look me up. Come look me up if any one of y'all scary ass bitches, including the niggas. If y'all got something to fucking say, go ahead and say it. You know where to find me at. You know how to screenshot my motherfucking face, post it on the motherfucking internet, and find my fucking Facebook, all that shit. All this shit is an open book, because what y'all did to her ain't fucking right, bro. It ain't right. Y'all some bitches for that shit.